Welcome to GetRoaring. I am Rory. Fancy meeting you here. It's time for some more NHL franchise mode and NHL 21. We're in the second series. We're back with Hamilton. We won a cup with Moncton. Then we didn't make the playoffs, but I don't know how much work there is to do with Moncton, just based on the contracts and whatnot. I thought Scheifele was up. I'm not sure how that's going to go down. We're not quite done yet, so let's just take a little retrospective. I didn't want to go too far with that last episode, but let's see what happened in the playoffs. Philly made it quite far. They eliminated the Leafs and then Carolina, and then Tampa took them out before defeating Calgary in the Stanley Cup. Calgary also had a very similar path, but they wiped out Columbus pretty quick in the conference final. Let's take a look at player stats, but we'll take a look at it for Moncton to start with. So for Moncton, Ryder Duham ended the season with 96 points. He had 53 goals. Pretty good season. Scheifele and Keller both had 74, mostly assists. Mel had 24 goals, 66 points. Kubalik had 63 with 29 goals. Hesh also had 30 goals. That's a lot of goal scorers. Shane Wright had 54 points. Dante Fabro had 49. Sidney Crosby had 37, but I have the feeling he's starting to decline. He's down to an 81. I think if he doesn't retire this year, he probably will next year. As for the goaltenders, let's take a look at the goalies. Carter Hart, 23 wins, 29 losses. That was very much the big difference between the previous season and this one. Vanacek did okay, but Carter Hart was disappointing, and that's unfortunate. Let's check on Detroit. Just want to see how Bolton's doing. Oh, big save Dave. 34 years old on Detroit. Bolton had 65 goals and 116 points. Whoa. Dylan Larkin had almost 90 assists. I'm guessing they're on the same line. Same with Mason Raymond. Basically, they were just feeding Bolton. That's a heck of a line there. Let's look at the overall scores in the league. Ooh, Eastern Conference. Let's go all the way to the top. Entire league. There we go. So, goals-wise, Bolton beat out Line A by 11 goals. And points? Well, it was him and Larkin before Barkov had 113. Him and Huberdeau had like a heck of a year. Same with Lucas Raymond, so the Detroit first line is incredible. McKinnon had 106 points, Kotkaniemi had 99, Verana had 98, Jack Eichel had 97. Goodness, okay. Let's take a look at goalies. Vasilevsky, 43 wins. Goodness. Georgiev, 42 wins. Tyler Parsons, interesting. 39 wins for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Big save Dave, almost 40 wins for Detroit. Probably with all that scoring up front. He had an .899 save percentage. Good price on a pizza, I guess. Shesterkin, 904. UPL, 214. He had a good time in Buffalo there. All right. All right. Now, let's take a look at what we got in terms of the Hamilton Ogres. Obviously, Elias Lindholm was our top scorer with 64 points. Goodness. Let's take a look at our contracts. So we have our big player Hodges locked up for long term. Lindholm does not want a deal, so that's going to be a problem. We might have to look in free agency for a top-line center. McGrath is locked up. Left winger, okay. Lundqvist, I'm not so sure. Okay, they already offered him a contract. Looks like a lot of players were offered contracts already. Okay, did they offer one to... Nope, they did not. To Lindholm. Seems the players who don't want one, they did not offer one. That's fine. Let's take a look at in the system. For some reason, Rocco Grimaldi is in the system. Probably cap stuff? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. They're not a cap team. They have 24 mil in cap space. We do. Sorry, we do now. Edvinson 7 mil and somebody. Okay. That's confusing. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and see what we got for the draft board. Projected picks. We have a 1, 3, 4, a couple 4s, a 5, and a 6. Okay. Let's get right up to player retirement. See who retires. Maybe Sid will retire. All right, let's get up there. Salary cap's up to 103. Oh, ooh. Okay, well, let's lower ticket prices, or season ticket prices. Let's try and get some in there. Down there. We're gonna go 9550. And we're gonna make this like 1475. Okay. Merchandise. Also the same. Let's auto assign all first of all, and then I wish you could lower everything by a certain degree. Let's wind this stuff down a little bit so we see if we can. Gosh, why are you so slow? Work with me, menus. All right. Oh, you know what? I'll do this in the future because this is going to take forever. Okay. At least those 3 things are cheaper for the moment. All right. We got dropped from 4th to 6th. Okay, then. Okay. Oh, let's view the retired players. Let's see who is no longer... Oh, Sidney Crosby does call it a career. That's it for Sid. Sid, at 1,501 games with 1,715 points. Sidney Crosby calls it a career. Patrick Kane, 1,488 points in 1,423 games. Claude Giroux, over almost 1,400 points in 1,460. Marchand, 1,141 in 1,313. Victor Hedman, 922 in 1,333. Nice. James Van Riemsdyk calls it a career. Thomas Tatar. Pietrangelo calls it a career. Josh Bailey, Kyle Palmieri, Tyler Johnson, who I guess was on Hamilton. Michael Backlund, free agent. Kreider calls it a career. Tyler Toffoli, Marcus Johansson, Ryan McDonough, TJ Brody, Jared Spurgeon, Chason, Tyler Myers. Toronto Maple Leafs, Tyler Myers. Interesting. Nick Leddy, Jake Gardner calls it a career. Justin Schultz, Ekholm, goodness. David Savard, Michael Furland, Casey Cizikas, Sven Berchi, Marcus Foligno, okay. Jasper Fast, Brendan Dillon, Nola Chari. Okay. Goodness. Kyle Clifford as well. Pissick, Puri, Merrill, Johan Larson. Why not? Ben Sherratt. Go off into the sunset there. Austin Wasson, Nordstrom, DeMello, Jordan Wheel, Carpent. Okay. Goodbranson. Eric Goodbranson. Man. Okay, that's a lot of players that just, we're done here. Carey Price. Carey Price calls it a career. So does Semyon Varlamov. Jacob Markstrom with his... He was with the eyes there. Darcy Kemper. Jack Campbell calls it a career. Mikko Koskinen calls it a career. Kincaid, Domingue, Calvin Pickard. Wow. But Carey Price, over like 465 wins, over 450 in 925. That's crazy. Varlamov over 306. He has 360 wins, over 300 for Markstrom. Lots of games played, almost 1,000 games played for Carey Price. That's impressive for a goaltender. All right. Okay, here we are. Oh, Crosby is now a coach. Interesting. All right. Hamilton, no. Okay. All right. I'll continue simming. I think we stopped here. Okay. One thing I noticed looking back at when we signed on with Hamilton is their budget for players is lower. They have like a $75 million budget. It's 80 million now. Our target was spent. Allocated and spent is 80. So they're not a capped team. Also, actually, hold on. Can we let's put some into scouts. Coach, we'll get rid of scout travel here because that never gets used. And we'll see if we can improve some arena stuff because we need to increase revenue. Let's do advertising to the max actually, or as high as we can. There we go. We need advertising up because we need to start getting some cash flow to increase our available funds for the team. Let's look at our marketing budget. Available funds 0. Goodness. Okay. Well. First of all, we need to increase team notoriety. So let's go up. Okay. Actually, let's do 70% and then 30% into season ticket sales. I don't know why we don't have any money. I just put some in. Weird. It says we still have budget. I don't know. Hopefully that's just an error. Okay. Upgrade and maintain. Actually, upgrade and maintain. And how much are the club seats to upgrade? 1 mil. You know what? If it's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna bug out on the marketing budget, but if we can finish off the club seats, then that would be great. Operations budget. Yeah. All right. 400. Let's see if that'll do it. Because I just don't like the club seats, and if we can finish that and not ever have it come up again, then that'd be great. Yeah, let's upgrade. Perfect. Perfect. Whatever money we have left there, we'll put back into advertising. Good. Hopefully that gives also a little bit of a revenue boost with upgraded club seats. All right. Let's take a look at the draft interviews and see who's available. I have no idea what our scouting looks like either. So, we have Breen. Competition level B, A, B, B, C, C, C. This player here. 6'5" left winger. 2 years ETA. Oh, what is the competition level on Audie Marchessault? C-. Boy. Mark Stone, right wing. What a player. Grinder? Let's interview this, Sujihara, maybe? Playstyle? Playstyle? It's a grinder. Oh! It's a power forward. That is different. Skills? Tell me about your strengths. Shot, okay. Weakness. Don't say skating. Okay, defense lacks. Figure that out. I'm leaning towards this player. Joe Sujihara. C- competition. Looks really good, though. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna mark that. Let's look at the draft board. Projected picks. The third round, fourth pick, and then after that, basically. So we're looking at 68. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Teemu Selanne. Woo! Okay. Okay. Let's look about 68, somewhere in there. What are you? Ethan Arnott. Interesting. Also this player. Ugh. This Ethan Arnott seems interesting. 2 years away, 6'3", 17 years old. Sniper. We'd have to trade up a bit, but that's okay. Alright, let's take a look this way. Who are you? Oh, it's a goalie. 5 years away. Could be good. Maybe? I don't know. Let's dial down a little bit. Here we go. 65. Another goalie. Ooh. Hello. Yes. Very yes. Okay. Where are you? Oh, 12. Okay. Dial back down a little bit. You're interesting. Could be a diamond in the rough. Run it there. A lot of bees. Skating isn't good. Cohen Vigetti. Okay. Interesting too. Ah, Desmond Skinner. Man, there's a lot of like potential gems in here. Interesting. Harkins? Jude Harkins. Goodness. That's a weird one. 7th overall. Okay. This seems like a pretty interesting draft. Good speed. Okay. 120 maybe? Okay. Top 4. Where are you? 31, okay. Billy Kurvinen. 3 years away. Seems to be a lot around that 120 range that are fascinating. It's a gem, but the skating is terrible. It's a late. It's like a post 4th round or post 7th round pick. Like, you know, if we get there, then sure. What? 80? Interesting. Some good skating. That is a weird forward. Cola. Interesting. Senses, shooting, skating is not good. Let's go down a little bit. No, okay. Skating is not good. Elite speed. Okay, I'm gonna mark that one just because that's weird. Oh, that 54. Interesting. Don't really have a pick around there unless we get one, so. There's another one. Okay, well, we're probably not going to pick them, but we'll mark them just in case. Oh, hello. There's an... Is that another Audi Marchessault? That's hilarious. Pretty competent backup at 170. Okay. Alright, we'll check a bit more here. What was that? Almost there. Where are you? 14, okay. Alright, good. Let's call it there. Let's go. Oh, okay, let's edit our trade block. I think I'll keep my picks. Also, I don't think we're going to sign Lindholm, so... Not that he'll have much value, but that's okay. Lindholm. And... Who's old? Nick Jensen. Expiring contracts anyway. Alright. Not much trade value there at all. Alright. We do want picks though. So let's open up our want for picks. I'm okay with those two. I doubt we'll get much in the way of offers, but that's okay. Surplus, yes. Okay. Good, good, good. Also, actually, you know what? We're gonna add. Matt Murray on there because if we can ditch that contract, I'll be super happy. All right, entry draft we go. All right, let's sim to our pick. Oh, number 6. Oh, okay. Thought we had 8 for some reason. Well, gives us an opportunity to check things out. Sugihara, I like. Definitely not. I think we still go with Sugihara. I'm not overly enthralled with the other picks. Yep, I think we go Sugihara. I could try and trade down a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just going to take him. All right. Now, let's see if we can do some wheeling and or dealing. What are people going to give me for... Let's go overall. Lindholm. All trades. A 5th and a 7th. 5th and a 7th. Popov. Popov and a 6th. Let's take the 5th and the 7th from Boston. Boston can get a chance to sign him. Is there anybody else we're gonna... Rocco Grimaldi. Let's put... See, I doubt there's anything. 223rd. Is it all 7th? 215 is the best so far. Big 213, I guess. That's fine. Goalies. Put Matt Murray up there. Open block. What do you got? Justin Falk for expiring contract or Kachuk? Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. It's basically just ditching the contract. Let's take a look. Because if I'm gonna sign like an okay goalie, you know, see who's in. Oh, okay, hold on. Columbus, what do you got? What do they have in the goalie department? Freddie Anderson? Oh gosh. Skaters matching block. Let's take a look. Pollock, that's it. Alright, picks. Take a 5th, I guess? I don't know. Oh shoot. Okay. Matt Murray. Let's check out that trade. What do we got in Kachuk here? 29-year-old. You know what? I mean, if we resign him, sure. We're just alleviating ourselves of some salary. Let's see if we can toss in a 7th just for fun. There we go. How about that? Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Okay. Good. That frees up 7 mil on the cap. Now, if we look... Goalies. Let's take a look around. We'll sort by overall. UPL. UPL is earning 7 mil for 5 years, 84 overall. It's quite a bit of money. Pietro. Casey DeSmith. Philip Gustafson, 5 mil for 6 years. I don't really want to lock us in something that long term. David Riddick, 6 mil for 3. Thus. What are you? Bastian Casa. What do you want for him? A 5th and a 5th. I don't know what I really have in terms of my... Let's edit that trade. What is this Cutler? Oh, no, don't want to trade him. Okay, we'll leave it for now. We can always get a goalie later. No biggie. Just wanted to free up some cap space. Alright. Good stuff. So I don't think we're going to make any trades until... I don't think we have anything to get anything until the second... Or in the second round. So let's just go ahead to this pick. And what we're looking at here. We have a couple players down here. Sokola. And Paulson. 6'1". Let's go with Sokola. Trade. It's 81. So let's see if we can trade down to 78 or so. Let's find a trade on this one. That's what you gotta do. Try and trade down, get extra picks, get extra players, stuff like that. Guryanov, 3 years, 5 mil. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. There we go. That looks good. Trade with Boston again. Yeah, let's do that deal with Boston. That seems to be what we're looking for. There we go. Accept trade. There we go. We'll pick up a later pick too. Sim down to that pick. And we'll pick up Sokola. Perfect. Let's look at the draft class. Let's see who's next of interest. I know there's one right here with Paulson. Boganicki here is at 86. So can we get an 80? What are we at now? 80? So Montreal wants to trade theirs. Let's see if we give them like a 4th and a 3rd and a 7th next year. How about just our 3rd for next year? Could be pretty good. Really see if we can get something out of them. I don't think it'll happen, but... Oh, it worked. Okay. So, let's make this pick now. There we go. Perfect. I'm just curious. Goalies. Rookie goalies? Yeah, we don't know yet. Okay. Let's look at the draft class, see what else is new. Not going to worry about Paulson there. Svenberg was interesting. Montoya looks a little more complicated. All right. Do we want to trade in for Svenberg? Kind of looks good. So we're looking at 93. We want to trade in for 90. We're at 81 right now. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. What's of interest that we have on here? Let's try age. Brock McGinn? I don't know. Brock McGinn and like I guess we'll try like a 6th. Let's try a 7th for next year. Let's see what they want. Carolina's 3rd. Find a trade. Carolina. Just trying to stock the cupboards here, basically. So, see what they want for. Lysel and Hunt. Grossman and Hunt. Tanaka and Hunt. A 4th and Hunt. Right. I am more encouraged to do something like this. Because Hunt doesn't matter. We can pick up somebody like Hunt, I think. How old is Hunt? 31, yeah. Let's go with next year's. Let's go with next year's 5th and Hunt. Let's try that. Next year's 5th, and we'll throw in our next year's 7th. All right, we'll have to go with one of those 4ths then. What do we have at a late 4th? We'll do this one then. 5th? Gosh, sticklers. Oh, I lost it. All right. Let's see if it changed. Carolina. Draft picks. 90th. We got. There we go. Get that trade. So they want the 100th. Let's offer them 144 and next year's 7th. Did I get it done? I don't remember. Next year's 6th. Gosh. We'll get picks for next year. Not too worried about that. There we go. Okay. Good. Let's go to 90. And I believe it was Svenberg. Yeah, let's do Svenberg. Good. Alright, let's take a look at the draft class. See who's next on the hit list. Jude Harkins. Harkins is a maybe. Collins. I think we go with Harkins. Offensive defenseman, 19 years old, 3 years. What do we got? Yeah, we can push down the 100 a little bit, so I think down to about 110. Where are we? We can do it to about 115, 114, so we'll see what we can get. Let's find trade. Open, there we go. See if somebody offers us in the 115 range. A lot of picks for next year. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, so let's go take a look at 115. So this is 91st? Second, 4, 5, 6, 96, 97, 90, 99, 100. So there's our pick. Then 15 beyond that, so like 119. Do people want to trade them? But do they want our draft pick? They do. Okay. Let's see what we can get in addition to this. What are they trading next year? That's probably not going to happen, but, you know, we'll give it a shot. In a 5th next year? Probably not. Oh, okay. What if we give them... We'll take a 5th from them and give them our last 7th? Alright. Let's just do a 6th then next year. 4th and a 6th? Will that work? Goodness. I'll throw in a 7th for us. Ah, it's not that. 7th next year for a 6th, just upgrade a 6th. Or upgrade a 7th to a 6th? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, let's sim up to 115. And we'll take Harkins. Alright, let's check the draft class. Alright, we got a bunch down here. Spaghetti. Kind of interesting. Kurvanen's more interesting. Skinner is also interesting. Where was that goalie that we were looking for? Amrick is interesting. So 143. I think we have a pick like right there. $43. Okay. Do I want to try and get any of the ones up here? That's the question. Spaghetti. Maybe Kurvanen? Oh boy, okay. So 126 and 128. Let's take a look at our picks. 126 and 128. We have 126, so let's see if we can move. See if we can get 124. Alright. See if we can get 124, who's Detroit. So, find trade. Detroit. Oh boy. Where are you? Detroit. Okay. 124. 5th and a 7th. I can deal. Okay. Let's do that. We'll sim to 124. And we'll take Spaghetti. We want Skinner. It'd be nice to have all these players. Kurvanen, I think, though. Irvinen, I think I want. Oh, that's tough. Spaghetti is looks more like an elite. Oh boy. A-level competition. What did Kermit play? A plus. Ah. I think we'll take Kervinen. They took Spaghetti. Okay. And we'll take Skinner, I guess. Take Skinner. Let's take a look at the draft class quick. Emmerich. Emmerich is at 143. I think we have right at 143. Oh no, we have 132. Okay. So can we want to pick here or trade down? We'll see if we can get down to like 140. See if we drop down just a little bit. Right, no dice there. Go to. Let's take a timeout. Oh no, no, no. 143 is our next pick, so we'll go like just before that. Make a trade with the Jets. Give you 132. We want 140, and we'll take, I don't know, what do you got next year? 7th next year. Do that? What? Seriously? Is this gonna have to be an upgrade situation? Okay. Sure. Whatever. Alright. Take Emmerich. What's next? Dadanoff back up. 170. What do our draft picks look like? Yeah, we got a 164, so we can just deal the 143. Sixth and a 7th next year. We can get like a 5th and a 7th or something like that. Oh. Alright, let's take let's take that. It's fine. Just move it down to next year, get some later round picks. We can always use those in trades to upgrade things and whatnot. It's fine. Alright. Let's get Dadanoff here. Let's take a look at the draft class, see what's next on our list of things that we're interested in. Let's take a look this way. Alright, they're all 4th rounders. Emery is the only one I'm really interested in, so 206, 202, 206, 219. What do we have in terms of picks? Hello. 206, 219, 202. Okay. 96. All right. Let's take a look at who's left. We got a couple picks. We can take 2 of them. Nazarov, Emery, Eminger, Tokarski. I'm thinking Emery and Tokarski. So let's take Emery. Begin with. Go. And let's go with Tokarski as the last one. There we go. That's our draft. There we go. Entry draft is complete. We made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 picks in this draft, most of which are after 79. Good. All right. So next time we'll do the re-sign phase, and then we'll do free agency and so on. And we'll try and construct a team that doesn't get me fired. That's the hope. So we'll see what happens on the other side. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. If you hit that thumbs up on the way out, I'd appreciate that too. I also appreciate every minute you spend with me. I'm glad you enjoy what I enjoy. And subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the playlists on my channel. There's all sorts of NHL content as well as other stuff. Check the description for the socials. And I will talk to you later. Have yourself a good one.